What up, y'all? Your boy Brick Street Sprite in the building. Like, subscribe, comment. Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hoolie Vision. Man, I just watched this fucking Fonz Lu Castro battle. Now, going into this battle, man, I'm a fan of Lu Castro. I don't think he has a very good pen. He says some rather simplified shit sometimes, but he's a fantastic personality and performer. On stage theatrics. He's really good with all of that. The performance aspect of battle rap. But man, I thought this was going to be a better battle going into this battle. Fonz rap circles and dog walk this motherfucker. Rap circles around Lu. Anybody that disagree or want to argue with me, come on with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because respectfully, you wrong. At least in my opinion. This motherfucker Fonz, bro, was snapping all 3 rounds, yo. Like, I don't think I even did a review of the chess and Charlie Clips, but I had Charlie Clips winning that battle 2-1. You know what I mean? I think it was the second and the third. I know I gave him the third, but I can't remember if I gave him the first or the second. I have to rewatch it because I watched it too long ago now, or like a week ago, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck it was, but I know I gave it to Clips. I know I gave him the third when he did all the gambling shit, the gambling scheme, and he said something about Ja Rule let 50 open up for him or perform with him. Ja Rule let 50 do a show with him. Something about, then he brought it back to, I'm still gambling. I said roulette. Like, bruh. That boy is the king of schemes. Him and Chilla Jones are the kings of scheming. But I had Clips winning that shit. But fairly clear. I thought chess was dope, but Clips just outclassed him, so to speak. You know what I mean? Clips is such a fire schemer, bro. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But in this battle, Fonz just punched his head off. Punched Castro's head off, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, he said, what is that, Troy? A pile of my Lu? Like a pile of my Lu? Bro, Troy pile of my... Bro. I was like, what the fuck? He said, what am I speaking, Chinese? Of course he gonna lose. He Lu. Lucy Lu, like, bro, what am I speaking, Chinese? Of course he gonna lose. He Lu. Bruh, this boy, and that was just 2 that I could think of off the top. That ain't even the most fire shit he said. He said that shot'll go through Lu to Chris. It'll hit Lu. The shot'll go through Lu. Shot'll go through Lu to Chris. Even Troy saying, bitch, move out the way. Some shit. Bro, that whole ludicrous bitch get out the way fucking scheme, bro. Or punch scheme, bro. He be punching within his schemes, dog. This dude, like, bruh, that's what Chilla figured out too after a while, is to punch within his schemes. You know what I'm saying? Like build up through your schemes to a haymaker punch. You know what I mean? And Fonz has learned how to do that shit flawlessly, bruh. Like, oh my God. This boy was just absolutely taking this dude's head off, man. Like, bruh. He said something about, he said, I'll stomp you out. Give your backtracks. I forgot something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. This boy Fonz, bro, is one of the best new punchers in the game. Not just new, one of the best. And I always root for Fonz because he knew Midwest, but there wasn't no bias involved in this shit, bro. He absolutely demolished Lu Castro, if you ask me. Lu was alright. He wasn't trash, but he had a lot. See, I don't take away for like a few stumbles, but he had a lot of stumbles. Like in that third round, like they accumulate and add up after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where The material wasn't even like, if you have fire ass material and you're like words per minute are crazy, rapid delivery, and it's a high degree of difficulty within your bars, then I can live with a couple of stumbles, like small stumbles. But if your delivery ain't even crazy like that, and you stumbling crazy, and the material ain't even up to par of Fonz, then it's hard not to deduct like points from you when it come down to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But dog, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that shit for a minute, because Fonz, I thought this was a dirty ass 30. You know what I'm saying, bro? He said something about bro. Oh my god, bro. He just had so many punches. You gotta watch that shit. Anybody that hasn't watched it has to watch it. I only watched it once, and I remembered a few off top already. I didn't write nothing down. That was just some of the shit that I remembered. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, so many cast flips. Like, bro, like, it was crazy, man. Crazy. This dude Fonz is nuts, bro. Like, I don't know. He just, he was on another level. He was like, I'm at Chris Brown crib. I'm about to just zone. You know what I'm saying? Not that he gives a fuck about Chris Brown. I'm just saying it's a good look as far as the amount of people that are going to watch. Like, I'm not saying he's rapping for Chris Brown, and that's why he knows he's going to gain a lot of exposure because of that. More than you might on a normal stage. Chris Brown being involved is going to bring more fans, is my point, that aren't necessarily hardcore battle fans. You know what I mean? They might check it out just because he's involved. You get what I'm saying? So I just think it's a good look for battle rap. Same thing with Drake being involved. I don't give a fuck about Drake or Chris Brown or none of that. Like, and rest in peace to all the people that lost their life at that Astro World shit. That sound like it was some fucking like satanic ritual shit going on. That the fact that he wouldn't stop the show after people were dying, and he kept performing 40 minutes after it was declared like a mass casualty commencing at that time. You know what I mean? So we can get into that in another video. I just wanted to say rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But I also would just I brought that in to tie everything together. I will leave it with this. I will leave you with this. None of these celebrities they're just fucking people. Who gives a fuck? If I met any of these dudes, I wouldn't give a fuck. And really, a lot of times, the last thing that you want to do is meet these people that people allegedly idolize, because they'll probably disappoint you with the people that they actually are. They're not going to be who you think they are. You know what I'm saying? Half of them are probably assholes and fucking uptight motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, it's just stop it with all the like worshiping idols and man worshiping. Like, fuck all that. These people ain't that fucking important for people to be like squishing and trampling and killing each other and crush. Bro, crush. The crowd turned into a crush where everybody was getting crushed and couldn't fucking breathe. Motherfuckers sticking people with fentanyl needles and shit. I heard a security guard got stuck. They had to wake him up with Narcan, which reverses the fucking effects of opioids. You know what I mean? Anybody that's ever had anybody that's OD'd off of heroin or any kind of like, pills, fentanyl, anything laced with fentanyl, they got a hot pack of boy. You know what I'm saying? End up getting hit with some fentanyl, or just die from an overdose of opiates, or like OD'd, like, not necessarily died, but hit with the Narcan sniff. You know what I mean? The nasal Narcan or the Narcan shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, shit is serious, bruh. I guarantee you some drugs were the cause of some of these people dying and passing out. But also, it was probably a combination of the not being, because people forget that those kind of drugs, especially opiates, like make it more labored on your fucking like breathing. Your breathing slows down. Because eventually, like, if you overdose from an opiate of some sort, whether it's perks, oxys, whatever, heroin, fentanyl, you start laboring your breathing. It becomes labored. And if you're in a crush, in a crowd, then that's gonna affect it even worse than if you were not high as fuck off that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I'm sure some of the people that was high as fuck, that probably played a part in that happening. But other people that were sober as fuck were just small, getting crushed, like, and just not being able to like push back. Think about hundreds of thousands of people, hundreds slash thousands of people pushing you up towards the stage. You know what I'm saying? From behind, man. I don't know. Shit just sounded fucked up, man. You know what I mean? And my condolences to anybody that was affected by that shit and by the tragedy and the people that passed, all the families, anybody that lost a loved one. You know, my heart goes out. But let me know what y'all thought about this Fonz Lu Castro shit, man. Fonz smoked Lu Castro. Something stupid. It's your boy, man. Brick Street Sprite. Like, subscribe, comment. Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hooli Vision, and I'm out of here. 100.